in the neighborhood of the Preserve. This is a very desirable neighborhood here in Boca Raton. Let me take you for a tour. The Preserve is located in the southwest corner of Yamato Road and Military Trail. It's efficiently located in what I call the central/east section of Boca Raton. What I love about this location is you can get many places in Boca Raton very quickly. For example, if you want to jump on 95, you can do that in 3 minutes or less right off Yamato Road. And if you want to get west, you can take Yamato Road, and that is way less stressful, way better, way faster than taking the alternative roads here in Boca Raton, such as Glades Road. It's also very easy to get to the airports from the Preserve. You just jump on 95 via Yamato Road, and it'll take you about 30 minutes or less to get to either West Palm Beach or Fort Lauderdale. And if you want to jump on the Tri-Rail is right down the street from the Preserve. It's like 2-3 minutes away. On top of that, the neighborhood's close to great beaches, and it's easy to get to them. The closest beach in Boca Raton is Spanish River Beach and Park. You can get there quickly by taking Military Trail to Spanish River Road, 10 minutes or less. If you want to go north to Delray, the closest beach is right off Linton Boulevard, and that is also 10 minutes or less. And as far as the neighborhood's proximity to downtown shops, restaurants, and malls, you're really in the middle of everything. It's 10 to 15 minutes to get to downtown Delray Beach's Atlantic Ave. It's 5 to 10 minutes to get to downtown Boca Raton's Mizner Park, and it's about 5 minutes to get to the mall here in Boca Raton. And there are a ton of great restaurants all around these areas. I also want to point out that the Preserve is 2 minutes away from the Boca Raton Innovation Campus, which is the largest office complex in South Florida. This is the location where the personal computer was invented by IBM. I'm frequently in the general area of the Preserve, primarily because of the restaurants. I'll give some shout outs right now, but I know I'm going to leave out many. Let's start with Palm Beach Bagel. Great spot for coffee and breakfast. The next spot I love is the Garden Butcher. It's a gourmet cafe, and they make prepared foods that you can take back and eat later in the week. I'm there every few days. The Park Place shopping mall has a lot of places, including the Fresh Market grocery store and the Fresh Kitchen, which is a great, healthy, fast casual spot. The shops at Boca Center are very close to the mall, and there's a handful of restaurants in there, such as Rocco's Tacos and Tap 42. And then, believe it or not, the mall is very popular and has a lot of great restaurants in it as well. You may notice from the map that some of the homes look like they are very close to Yamato Road or Military Trail, which may beg the question, is it noisy to live in the Preserve or in some of these homes that border those two roads? And the reality is it actually isn't that noisy. I think the developers did a good job of strategically planning the neighborhood. They put the neighborhood road in between Yamato Road and the homes, and same for Military Trail. They put the neighborhood road in between Military Trail and the homes. So none of the homes really back up to these two busier roads. So you really, in my experience, and I've been in a handful of these homes in the backyard, you do not hear the road from the backyard, and especially when you're in the house, if you have impact windows and doors, you absolutely do not hear any noise from the roads. The Preserve is located in an A-rated school district here in Boca Raton. The elementary school is Blue Lake, the middle school is Omni Middle, and the high school is Spanish River Community High. There's about 102 homes here in the Preserve, and they were all built between 2000 and 2001. The typical size of a home here will range between 3,300 and 5,000 square feet, with the average being about 4,000 square feet. Most homes in this neighborhood will have 4 to 5 bedrooms, with the average being about 5 bedrooms, and 4 to 5 bathrooms, with the average being about 4 bathrooms. The typical size of a lot will range between 11,000 and 15,000 square feet, which is pretty decent, relatively speaking, for Boca Raton. Homes were built with concrete block construction, and you'll see mostly ranch and 2-story homes in this neighborhood. The Preserve is in an HOA. The HOA fee is about $730 per month, and there's a one-time capital contribution fee of $2,200 when you buy a property in this community. The HOA fee generally covers the grounds in the area, all the amenities that the community has to offer, and the 24/7 manned gate. If you're into tennis, the Preserve is a very convenient neighborhood. There are 4 community tennis courts, which I'm standing on right now. There's a tennis pro shop. There's a clubhouse. There's a little basketball court here as well. And then on top of that, you have a community pool and a little playground area for the kids. Properties in this neighborhood typically sell between $1.5 and $2.75 million. There's one active listing in the neighborhood. It's actually our listing, and it's listed at $2.5 million right now. Now, while we're running around the neighborhood, we're gonna get out of this 100-degree weather for a minute. We're gonna go check out some of these homes so you have a better understanding of what homes in this neighborhood look like. Let's go do it. This is 5050 Northwest 24th Circle. It's a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath home with 4,200 square feet under air on a 12,000 square foot lot. It was built with concrete block in 2000. It's been renovated top to bottom, and it sits on this gorgeous lake right here in the Preserve. I have one very big reason why I believe the Preserve neighborhood is a very unique and special community within the greater Boca Raton real estate market. I'll explain why. If you do a quick analysis and pull up all the active listings in Boca Raton that meet the following criteria, built in the year 2000 or later, with 5 bedrooms or more, asking $3 million or less, you will find 4 active listings today that are east of the Turnpike. All other active listings right now are west of the Turnpike in communities like Lotus and the Bridges. So if you're a buyer and you're looking for a home in this area with that type of criteria, you have 2 options. You can buy way out west, west of the Turnpike, in a slightly newer vintage property, which are very nice, or you can buy in the East Central market and live in the Preserve as an example. And if you ask me what I would do, I would probably buy a property in the Preserve and enjoy that great East Central location. That location is awesome. I love being close to the downtown market, and I love being central because I can get out west very quickly. But on top of that, I don't believe you're sacrificing that much by buying a 2000 vintage home versus buying a 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 type home. Because really, if you renovate the 2000 vintage home, you're basically getting pretty close to what you would get from building a new home out west in the Lotus or Bridges community. And that's all I got for you. Thanks for taking another neighborhood tour with me. I hope you found a ton of value here. If you did, give me a like. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I'm Larry Mastrapiri, broker owner of the Mastrapiri Group, based right here in Boca Raton, Florida. And we get calls from people like yourself all the time thinking about making the smooth move down here to South Florida. Don't hesitate to reach out, and I'll catch you on the next video.